I am in Vietnam, and this is probably the cheapest place on earth with the best quality of life. Unfortunately, in this video, I will not only show you around this beautiful place, but we have to talk about two bad things that happened to me. The first one is about my Thailand visa, and yeah, it didn't turn out well. And the second one, which is even crazier, they stole my scooter here in Vietnam. So there are a lot of mixed feelings in this episode. Being in a beautiful place but having one problem after the other. Because there are too many things to talk about, in this video I will just show you around Nha Trang and I will tell you how they stole my scooter here. And then in the next video I will tell you the full story of what happened to my Thailand visa, and we'll also move from Nha Trang to Hanoi. So let's begin. Good morning guys from Nha Trang in Vietnam, what is arguably the cheapest place in the world with the best quality of life. So not only the cheapest place, but the cheapest place with an amazing lifestyle here. And very soon I will bring you inside my apartment because I want to show you where I'm staying and how much I'm paying, because honestly I think it's shocking for the value that you get and for the amazing view and for the beautiful studio that I got. This is probably the best deal that I ever had in the entire world, so that's crazy to say. We have a lot to talk about in this video because so many things have happened to me in the past few days and few weeks. Just to give you an idea, they stole my scooter. I'm applying for the Thailand visa and I've been waiting for more than 1 month, which is crazy. So I'm kind of stuck here in Vietnam. If you follow me from long enough, you know that I was exactly here 3 years ago. Because 3 years ago I did a road trip. I rented a motorbike in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, and then I rode all the way up to Da Nang, and I also spent a couple of days here in Nha Trang. So I'm happy to be back. Now I'm spending much more time. I'm already here since 2 weeks, so I'm kind of stuck here in a way. But to be honest, there is no better place to be stuck here in the world. That's probably the best place ever because it's super cheap, good food, good quality of life. You have the beach, you have the ocean. So when I arrived here, I was a little bit burned out, but within a week I was completely refreshed and now I'm very happy to be here. So in this video, I will also show you a little bit Nha Trang. I'll show you how is the city, how is the lifestyle, how is the development, because the city is developing very fast and I cannot imagine how it's gonna look in the next 5 years or 10 years. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you my studio here because I don't think you can find any better deal than this anywhere around the world. I've never seen something like this in terms of like value for money. While I show you this, think in your mind how much will be the price. And this is the bathroom, which is actually pretty large, especially the walk-in shower. It's very spacious. And then you have this big open space with a big bed, very comfortable. I've been staying here now for 1 week and it's super comfy. But let me show you the best part. This is not my favorite, that you actually face the other tower. So this is like South Tower and this one is the North Tower. So you can really see inside the other people's studio. But look at this, man. Oh my God. So you have an incredible sea view of Nha Trang. Down here you have the Condo swimming pool, which is pretty large. And that's the rest of the city of Nha Trang. So I booked this on Airbnb for 3 nights first, and then I like it so much and I extended for 3 more nights. So I didn't get any special discount for like a week long or month long, just the regular price. Guess how much, based on what I just showed you, especially for the view. I'm on the 35th floor, you have a swimming pool, and the first 7th floor of this tower is actually a very modern shopping mall. Downstairs there is like Starbucks, KFC, Domino Pizza, Texas Kitchen, like a bunch of restaurants and international chains. And then inside the shopping mall you have everything like Nike, Adidas. It's like a proper modern shopping mall. So guess how much I'm paying for this. Even just thinking about it is like unreal. So I'm paying 17 euros per night, like 17 per night on Airbnb. With the taxes and fee and everything, it comes to 20 euros per night. And then I cannot imagine, man, a place like this in Europe or America is probably minimum like 200 euros per night, 300 euros per night, even more, I think, with this sea view. So this is what I mean when I say that probably Nha Trang is the cheapest place in the world, but also with the best quality of life for the price that you pay. In terms of like value for money, this is probably the best place in the world. I would like to extend here, but unfortunately in a couple of days this apartment is no longer available, it's already fully booked. So I'm moving to the North Tower, which is the tower right in front of me, and I'm going to another apartment which I will also show you. And that apartment also is like 22 euros per night. So pretty much the whole like real estate and rooms and hotels here are extremely cheap. Let's go eat a banh mi at my favorite spot, and I will tell you the full story of how they stole my scooter. I will sit down in my studio and I will explain you everything. The studio is different from this one that I just showed you because after a few days I moved to the new one, and in the next video I will also show you the new studio. So this is my favorite banh mi place here in Nha Trang. It's only 20,000 dong for the egg banh mi. Look at the bread, how fresh it is. Super good. So this is the egg banh mi. The bread is super fresh. Inside there is like egg, lettuce, carrots and different vegetables. You can also put pork, chicken or whatever you want inside. I just choose egg for the breakfast. So here we are, guys, in my $20 per day apartment with sea view in what I consider to be probably the cheapest place in the world with the best quality of life. I mean, not everything is perfect here. Nha Trang also have many downside, and probably the most thing that you will feel if you come here, or let me know if you've been here and you already feel this, is that you realize you're in a touristic place. You can feel the touristic vibe all around, especially if you stay in this area near the beach. Then if you go a little bit inside or on the north side or the south side, then it's different, it's more local. But around here, the central area near the beach is definitely very touristic. I personally feel like 90% of them are Russians, but when I asked ChatGPT, he told me no, 50% is Korean, 16% is like Chinese, and Russians is like only 2%. I was like, really? Because when you walk around, man, it's pretty much only Russians. The signs are in Russian, you hear speaking Russians all the time. So I don't know if that's an exact statistic. But let me tell you about the scooter accident, or at least that they stole my scooter. That's the truth, because Vietnam has many good things, many positive sides, but one of the downside is that it's not as safe as in Thailand, it's not as safe as in China, for example. Here there are many thieves, and if you don't lock your bag, you don't keep it safe, they will steal it. I also heard stories of people that they stole their bags, they stole their wallet, they stole their shoes even, so you have to be very careful here. So what happened is I rented this scooter by one of the main scooter rentals here in the center of Nha Trang. Super nice ladies, I think they're like two sisters, very kind, very professional, always with a smile, always positive. And they gave me this Yamaha NBX, which is the same as the Yamaha Aerox in Thailand or anywhere else in the world. 125cc. They also had the 155, but it was not available, so they gave it to me. It's a bit old, like 2017, a little bit run down, not in great conditions, but I was like, who cares? I just have to go a little bit around here, maybe at the beach, maybe a little bit in the mountains, but I would not use it for a long distance traveling. So I took it, very great deal, just 140,000 Vietnamese dong per day. For deposit, I gave my Italian driving license. They don't ask cash deposit, they don't ask the passport, and I kept it actually for like few days without any issues. At the beginning I was staying for a few nights in a hotel near the beach, and then I finally moved to this condo. And the moment I moved here, I asked the Airbnb host, like, how does it work with the parking, because usually it's included with the hotel. And she said, no, here, because it's a part of the shopping mall, it's not included, you have to pay. So you can park it downstairs, but every day is like a 24,000 dong, and then every time you go in and out, every time you have to pay. So it's like, that's not really good, because I'm planning to stay here for a couple of weeks, so every time I have to pay, get the card and go to the cashier, pay. Plus is an extra cost that I was not expecting. I mean, it's very small money, but I didn't like the idea of paying every day for the parking when usually it's free around here. So the first day I just go around, enjoy the beach, ride around Nha Trang like this, and then it was evening time, and I had the brilliant idea of parking in front of the shopping mall, in front of my condo, because I saw a bunch of motorbike and scooters parked on the opposite side on the footpath, and I was like, oh, that's like perfect. I can just put it here and then tomorrow morning just pick it up, and instead of parking it downstairs, I can just leave it here because there are so many other scooters here. So this is the shopping mall. This is my tower over here, and I parked the scooter just in front right here together with other scooters. And it turned out to be not a good idea, because it seems like all these bikes and scooters that they park there in the evening or after they're done with the shopping, or there is a school in front, so maybe some of them are teachers, who knows, but at some points they will just take their scooter and go home, go away from there. So that parking in the evening is completely empty, while my scooter is stayed there overnight. So I parked there, I came back here to my studio, and then I slept, and in the morning at 7:30 in the morning, the owner of the rental scooter just sent me a message and tried to call me. Where are you? Where are you? So like super alarmed, and she says, someone stole your scooter last night at 4 a.m. They cut the GPS. I received the notification that they cut the GPS. So please go downstairs and check if your scooter is still there. If not, you have to go to the police immediately. I'm also trying to follow the GPS, because the GPS, even though you cut it, it still has like few hours of autonomy. So she was still able to track where the scooter was, and it was like 5 kilometers from here. They brought it outside the city. So I just woke up, I was like half asleep. I just ran downstairs. I checked, and the scooter was not there. I asked the security, everybody was like confused. Oh, I don't know. I asked to see the camera. They say, oh no, sorry, you have to wait like 10 a.m. when the security office opened. I went to the school in front of my condo, because they also have a CCTV. It's like an elementary school, and they say, no, you cannot come inside. So I talked with the teacher, and the teacher told me, I will check the camera, I will let you know. But everything was just very generic, while the owner of the rental scooter was literally freaking out. So we went to the police together, and she, the owner of the rental shop, together with the police, they went to where the GPS was located. So they tried to catch the thief and catch the scooter. They arrived there, they look around, but they couldn't find anything. I was asking them via WhatsApp, like, do you have any update? But she was like, no, we're just walking around, but we cannot see anything. And then at some point she checked the location of the GPS, and it looked like the GPS was inside a river. So the thief probably just cut the GPS and throw it inside the river, and then just dismantle the scooters immediately. Usually what they do, they just tear the scooter apart, remove all the different parts, and then so you cannot find the scooter anymore because it's all in different parts and pieces, and then usually they sell it in the black market or whatever. And she told me, unfortunately, this happens a lot here in Vietnam. It's very common. That's why you absolutely have to always park your scooter in a private parking or in a parking with security, or you always have to lock it. Otherwise, like 80%, 90% chance that they will steal it, because it's full of thieves here that they follow you. They check all the scooters, and the moment they see a free scooter available, not locked, they will just take it. So long story short, because in Vietnam there are so many thieves and they steal so many motorbikes, the insurance will cost so much money to do for the stolen bike. So basically my scooter had no insurance, and she told me, unfortunately you have to pay for the scooter. And she was feeling very bad for me, but she said, there is nothing we can do. Just check online how much is the value of the scooter. It's a 2017 Yamaha NVX, and you can give me that money. So we checked together. You can find it around 19 million Vietnamese dong, 20 million, 22 million, some of them. And then we were able to negotiate it down to 15 million dong, and which is approximately like $600. And I paid to them. I told them I'm also sorry that I just parked outside. It was not so responsible. I should have just parked inside the shopping mall in the private parking and paid for the security. So I'm really sorry that you also had to go through this. Now you don't have a scooter anymore, so it's also damaging for their business as well. Some of my friends told me, Gabi, are you sure that maybe they were not part of the organization? Like they kind of stole it, they track it down, they saw that you didn't lock it, they didn't park it, and then maybe they stole it. I don't know, I don't think so, because it looked like they're very kind people, very honest, but you never know. What I know is that I paid $600 for a stolen scooter in Nha Trang, and that it's also 100% my fault, because I should not have parked it there without lock, without anything overnight. So this is my story for the stolen scooter in Nha Trang. Let's get out and let's continue the exploration of Nha Trang. So this is my car and scooter now. They give me another one for the remaining days. But it's crazy because to save like 20,000 dong, which is less than $1, to park it down here under the shopping mall in the safe place, I parked it outside and I lost $600. Thank God it was an old scooter from 2017. Otherwise, if it would have been like a new model, it would have cost me like maybe $2,000, $3,000. So yeah, I guess the lesson is never save money on parking in Vietnam because they can steal your motorbike. It's very common here. Always put it with security or in underground parking. Here, even if you go to the coffee shop, there is always security outside that will check the motorbike and they will lock it with a string. So Vietnam is not Thailand, Vietnam is not China. Here it's quite dangerous. They steal your motorbike. I think here they're building like a brand new shopping mall or some massive hotel. A lot of construction happening in Nha Trang. The city is developing very fast. Here you have the Sheraton as well, the Intercontinental. So all the famous hotel chains are also here. So as you can see, there is a good number of tourists on the beach. Also the Vietnamese people, they love to hang out at the beach. Also daytime, but then, man, during the sunset time, let's say after 4:35 p.m., this beach gets completely crowded with the local people, like a lot. So I will say during the daytime, when the sun is out, most of the people on the beach are tourists. But then later in the afternoon, most of the people are Vietnamese. After 4 p.m., they come out with families, kids, old people, young people. Everybody loves to come to the beach in Vietnam. As you can see here, there is a lot of construction happening. Let's see what they're building. Yeah, it looks like they're building a luxury shopping mall, and then up, I think they're gonna build those condos, luxury condos with a sea view. I'm 100% sure that this place in 10 years is gonna be way more developed, but especially the prices, they have to increase, you know, they have to rise because now it's just too cheap. It's almost guaranteed that the price will increase in the coming years. It's too good to be true right now. This is the port area, the fisherman area. As you can see, a lot of boats, and here it seems to be like the slum area of Nha Trang. You can see a lot of poor houses. It's probably the poorest neighbor around here, even though it's right in front of the developed area. But guys, don't ask me because I'm done with the slum videos and the poor videos. After what happened in Phuket, I don't want to touch that topic anymore, at least for now. Maybe in the future, let's see, but for now. Yeah, as you can see, this project is completely new. It's not finished yet. A lot of development in Nha Trang. This is another tower that they're building, Ruby Premier. So it's gonna be like a condo with a shopping mall at the base. So I made it now like 10 minutes north from Nha Trang. Also this area is very touristic. You have hotels, a small beach, and a lot of Russian tourists as well. But I want to continue further north and show you a beautiful coastal road. If you have a scooter or a motorbike, it's really nice. It's short, but for example, for a sunset ride or just cruising around, it's very enjoyable. And also I want to show you how this northern part is developing, because probably in the next like 5 to 10 years, it's gonna look a lot different from now. This northern part is still kind of raw and untouched in a way. It's still considered to be the fisherman area, but I can already see like a massive building right in front of me that they are developing. So probably in a few years also this area is going to be full of condos and hotels and tourists as well. How awesome is this? The fishermen, they just come straight here and they sell the fish over here. Also here there are some ladies selling fish. Super fresh.
Mày đem qua để mày làm cho vừa ý đi.
What is this?
1 kilo.
Salmon.
100.000.
Salmon.
Cá thu.
Ah, tuna.
Thu.
Tuna.
Ừ.
Ah.
100.000.
Oh, no, it's okay. Only looking, only looking. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. I thought it was only one building, but there is actually this building, which is like 2 massive towers, as you can see. And then next there is another building that they are developing, which is also super big. So man, this area is definitely developing. Honestly, I'm not sure if this project is abandoned because it doesn't look like they are working on it. Here also they closed the access to the beach, so they are developing something right next to the beach. There is already like a beach club right there, and I think they're building something else here. Oh, there it is, Marina Beach Nha Trang. That's what they are developing, like a marina side. I think it's already open. It's like a beach club, restaurants, water sport, coffee shop. Very nice. It feels like a Dubai style with this kind of marina, with the calm water. And it's right next to this massive project. See this? Marina Beach Club, nightclub even, sunset party, $1 billion view. Yeah, it's definitely a developing area because also here they're constructing something. Here they already assigned the plots of land, as you can see. There are like brand new houses and brand new condos that they just built. For sure this area in a few years is going to be completely transformed. It's interesting, no? At least for me, I really like to see this kind of development area, understand like the trend, or see an area where it's going, kind of catch the area right before like a boom of development. Same for Da Nang like a few years ago. Now Da Nang is really growing a lot. It's becoming very popular also among digital nomads, expat, tourists. I mean, Da Nang is way bigger compared to Nha Trang. Da Nang I think is like 1.3 million people. Da Nang is like 350,000 people. But Nha Trang is definitely following behind Da Nang in terms of like tourism, development. So it's gonna grow for sure and everything is gonna get more developed. They kind of have the same appeal and the same attractions. They have the beautiful beach, the water, nice hotels, nice shopping malls, and the tourists, they love this kind of place. I personally love these kind of places as well because they're very comfortable and very enjoyable. And Vietnam, compared to Thailand, doesn't have so many beautiful places by the ocean. So I think Da Nang and Nha Trang are the top two, at least in my opinion. So there is definitely a bright future ahead of Nha Trang and Da Nang as well, of course. Let me show you now the road right next to the ocean because it's really beautiful. We are now just a little bit further north, and also here there is a massive development project. It's like a resorts and condos and shopping mall and beach club and probably villas as well. It's like a huge project. Let me show you right here. Look at this project, man. It's so massive. So this really gives you an idea of how much things are changing here. You see down there is already the condo or the hotel, whatever it is. And here they are developing this massive shopping mall. Wow. It's happening, guys. It's definitely happening because Vietnam is developing very fast. It's growing very fast. I think the yearly growth is like 8% compared to the 2% of Thailand. So at the moment in Southeast Asia, it's probably the fastest growing country. Wow, look at this. Yeah, right now Vietnam is definitely growing and developing faster than Thailand, which was the leader for many years in Southeast Asia. And now they're also considering to launch the golden visa for foreign investors, for digital nomads as well. So yeah, they're launching this golden visa for foreign investors, digital nomads, skilled workers. So this is happening as well. It really feels like Vietnam is stepping up, going to the next level in terms of development. And they're also opening up way more to foreign investment, and they really want to attract more foreigners here as well. So it will be interesting to observe the next few years for Vietnam, the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, because I think it's going to be one of those countries that is going to really explode. And if you're into investment and you like these kind of things, have a look into Vietnam because it's a very interesting country right now. I think also the price of the apartments and condos and houses and lands is going to increase a lot over time. I mean, this is not financial advice at all, but just sharing what I'm seeing by traveling the world. Look at this construction site, guys. It's massive. Wow. And from here it starts the coastal road for about like maybe 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, which is very pretty. I come here actually every day during sunset time because it's so nice, and you can just sit on the cliff and enjoy an incredible sunset view. Amazing, right, guys? It's really unbelievable. That's why I keep coming here every day, because it's so good just to unwind and ride these curves. And you even have sheep here. I try also to ride further north. There is like a peninsula. It took me like 1 hour and a half. It's right there, this one. So I basically continue and then I turn right and then I end up in this massive peninsula. It's a bit too raw over there, like at zero tourists at all. It's all locals. And there is also a huge port, so it's not the best area. But it's good that I explored it because I was looking for like some hidden gems. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed. But this area, amazing. And during sunset time, all these little trucks, they park here, they put the chairs right on the cliff, and people come here, order a drink or order fruits or order some food, and they just sit here and enjoy this beautiful view during sunset. So it's a very special atmosphere. I really like how simple, how raw and how authentic they kept it here. I really hope they're not gonna develop anything right here and they're gonna keep it like a raw. Tourism, investments and development and greed can be a bad beast and can completely ruin a place, so they have to be careful. And that's all guys, from Nha Trang. I'm going to end the video here. Today is a little bit windy, as you can see, so people are taking the chance to do some kite surfing here. So why I've been here for 2 weeks? Of course because it's a beautiful place, but the real reason is that I'm kind of stuck outside of Thailand, and that's why I decided to come here to Vietnam after China and after Hong Kong. But I'm probably stuck in the best place ever. Like, there is no better place to be stuck and wait for the visa for Thailand. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Nha Trang? If you have ever been to Nha Trang, I'm really curious to hear your comments, your opinion. All right guys, a big hug from this beautiful paradise, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.